Welcome to Malabar College of Engineering and Technology online class Fourier integrals and transforms part 7. I continue the examples. Find the Fourier cosine integral of f of x equal to sin x in 0 pi. So I write the cosine formula. First I write a omega here. A omega equal to 2 by pi integral f of v cos omega v dv equal to 2 by pi, and f of f of x is sin x here, so f of v is sin v here, so I am substituting f of v equal to sin v. So sin c sin cos d formula I have to apply here. This is sin c cos d formula, which is equal to 1 by 2 sin c plus d plus sin c minus d. So c is v here, d is omega v here, so c plus d is 1 plus omega into v will come. Similarly, c minus d is 1 minus v into 1 minus omega into v will come. So I am taking this sin c cos d formula here and applying here. The 2 by pi and 1 by 2 is here, this 1 by 2 and 2 this cancelled here. So the remaining is sin 1 plus omega into v plus sin 1 minus omega into v dy. Now we have to integrate. We know that the integral of sin is minus cos. So first we write minus cos, and there is 1 plus omega v here, so write 1 plus omega v, and we are integrating with respect to v, so together with v we have 1 plus omega, so dividing by 1 plus omega, and here similarly same method is also here. Integral of sin is minus cos, and together with v is 1 minus omega here, so we have to divide by 1 minus omega here. The integral is from 0 to pi. Then applying the upper limit pi here, so we see that if we are applying the upper limit, it is cos 1 plus omega into pi here. Cos 1 plus omega into pi, we know it is cos pi plus pi omega, which is cos a plus b. Cos a plus b, we know cos a cos b plus sin a sin b, which we already have simplified earlier. We see that it is cos pi omega. Since cos pi is negative 1 and sin pi is 0, so second term is 0 here. So second term will come 0 here, so we will get only minus cos pi omega. That I can show you simplifying. The simplification is here. If we substitute here pi here, we see it is cos 1 plus omega pi. Cos 1 plus omega pi equal to cos pi plus pi omega. And we know that cos a plus b equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. So which is equal to cos pi omega minus sin pi omega. Cos pi is negative 1, sin pi is 0. So this is cos pi omega will come. Similarly, for cos pi minus pi omega, this term is also 0 here, whether it is positive or negative, this will get the same answer. So that we see the second term also we have minus cos pi omega here instead of this, and this minus is taken out here. In the both term we will see minus, this minus is taken out, and this answer is cos pi omega. This answer is also cos pi omega. This about the upper limit I have applied. And divided by 1 plus omega divided by 1 minus omega is same. Minus lower limit I have to apply here, and we know that cos 0 is 1. So this is minus 1 by 1 plus omega. Similarly here also minus 1 by 1 minus omega will come. And this minus of minus, this minus is taken out and cancelled. So this is minus of minus is positive here. Here also this minus, there are two minus here. This common minus can be taken out and this made positive. So this all terms became positive here. So this common factor again taking cos pi omega out, and 1 by 1 plus omega, 1 by 1 minus omega. Cross multiplying, we will say it is 2 by 1 plus omega square here. This one. And this also 2 by 1 plus omega square we will see. So taking this cos pi omega here and writing 2 by 1 minus omega square. This also 2 by 1 minus omega square. And in both terms we will see 2 by 1 minus omega square. So we can take 2 by 1 minus omega square out. Here I have written only 2 out. So 2 by pi, 1 minus omega square is written down. The numerator is cos pi omega, plus 2 is taken out, so this is 1 here. So this is our a omega here, and a omega we have to substitute in f of x, and this is a cosine series we have cos formula. So this is integral a omega cos x pi omega x omega d omega. So this we have to substitute here in place of a omega, taking 2 by pi out and writing this term as it is, and cos x omega here d omega. So we will see that this is our f of x, and we are given f of x equal to sin x here. So this pi by 2 by pi take the left side, so it is pi by 2 into f of x, and f of x is sin x here, and this is pi here at the end point, it is pi here, and starting from pi here, and we know cos pi is 0, sin pi is 0. So this here also sin pi is 0 here, and this value starting at 0, both value we will get 0 here. There is no point of discontinuity. Next question we have to find the Fourier series, cosine integral of f of x equal to e raised to minus x in between 0 and a, and x greater than a, it is 0. So we write Fourier cosine integral here. So for that we have to write a omega first, which is equal to 2 by pi f of v cos omega v dv, and substituting e raised to f of v here, which is f of x is e raised to minus x, so f of v is e raised to minus v here. E raised to minus v I have substituted here, and we know that integral e raised to ax cos bx dx is e raised to ax by a square plus b square into a cos bx plus b sin bx. Here a is minus 1, b is omega here. So e raised to ax means e raised to minus v divided by minus 1 square is 1 plus omega square will come. A cos bx, a is minus 1. So a cos bx, b is omega here. So a cos bx plus b is omega here, sin bx we will get like this. And upper limit is a, lower limit is 0. And applying the upper limit first a here, we will get e raised to minus a by 1 plus omega square, and minus 1 cos omega a here plus omega sin omega a we will get, minus lower limit. Now how to apply 0, e raised to 0 is 1, so 1 by 1 plus omega square, and we know cos 0 is 1, so this minus 1 will be there, minus 1 into 1, minus 1 will be there, and sin 0 is 0 here, so lower limit is, this one is 0 here. So here we have common factor 1 by 1 plus omega square, taking the common factor out. Taking the common factor 1 by 1 plus omega square out, so it is 2 by pi into 1 plus omega square, the rest is e raised to minus a, omega cos omega a, omega cos omega, cos a, sin a omega minus cos a omega plus 1 will come, plus 1. Then we have to substitute this value in a omega place, so a omega is this one, this much will come, then cos x omega d omega. Then, and we know this 2 by pi we have to move to the left side as before, so this is pi by 2 into f of x. F of x is e raised to minus x in between 0 a, and we see that if we are substituting a here, this is e raised to minus a, e raised to minus a we will get. So this is pi by 2 e raised to minus a, but it is 0 here at the place of a here. So these two values are different, so we have to take the average 1 by 2. So at x equal to a there is a point of discontinuity, that we have to write this. If you are taking the average here, we will see it is pi by 4 e raised to minus a. Next question, find the Fourier sine integral of f of x equal to x in between 0 a equal to 0, x greater than a. So we write the sine formula. For that we write b omega first, b omega equal to 2 pi integral f of v sin omega v dv, and substituting f of v equal to v here, so substituting here v sin omega v dv, integrating first function into integral formula it is, so I have written 2 pi out, first function is v, first function into integral of sine is minus cos omega v divided by omega, minus derivative of v is 1, integral, this minus I have written as it is, integral of cos omega v is sin omega v by omega square, integral of this one we have sin omega v minus sin omega v, this minus is written here as minus, and integral of cos is sin omega v, and omega will become omega square when integrating the second time. Integral is from 0 to a. Upper limit, if I am substituting a here, this is a, and minus is there as it is, you have to write minus, and cos omega a by omega, is the upper limit, minus if I am substituting lower limit is 0 here, 0 multiplied by n number is 0 here, so second term is 0. Here minus of minus is made positive, so it is plus here. Then applying upper limit a here, so sin omega a will come by omega square will come. So this positive term I am writing first, that is sin omega a by omega square, and to make here omega square I have to multiply a omega here, and this is minus here, so this is a omega cos a omega by omega square. This is what about our b omega. Then substituting in f of x in place of b omega, this value, this much value I have substituted here, and we have to move 2 by pi to the left side, so which is pi by 2 into f of x. F of x is x here, so pi by 2 into x here, in between 0 a, and if you substitute a here in place of x, this is pi by 2 into a will come, pi by 2 into a, which is pi by 2 a, but at x equal to a it is 0 here, so this is pi by 2 a, this is 0, these values are different, so we have to take the average pi by 2a plus 0 into 1 by 2, which is pi by 4a. So there is a point of discontinuity. Next one, represent f of x equal to 1 in between 0 and 1 as a Fourier sine integral. So we write the sine formula b omega here first, then we substitute f of v 1 here, and 1 into sine omega v, we have to integrate only sine omega v here, which is minus cos omega v by omega. Upper limit is 1, lower limit is 0. So if I apply the upper limit, it is cos omega by omega, minus is taken out here, minus if I substitute 0 here, cos 0 is 1 by omega, and we know to multiply by minus we have to write the opposite here, which is 1 minus cos omega by omega. This value if you substitute in place of b omega here, we will get like this, 1 minus cos omega by omega sin x omega d omega. So this one 2 by pi, we have to move to the left side, so it is pi by 2 into f of x. F of x is 1 here, so pi by 2 here, and at x equal to 1, at x equal to 1 the value is pi by 2, at x equal to 1 the value is 0 here, which means these two values are different. There is a point of discontinuity, we have to take the average 1 by 2 into pi by 2 plus 0, which is pi by 4. At x equal to 1 we will get pi by 4. Then we know that 1 minus cos omega is 2 sin square omega by 2. In place of 1 minus cos omega, if you substitute 2 sin square omega by 2, we will get this result like this. Integral, this is equal to pi by 2, etc. The right side is not written here. This is a remark I am writing here. The next question, C, find the Fourier sine integral of f of x equal to cos x. So we have to write the sine integral here in between 0 and pi. So first of all we have to write b omega, which is 2 by pi integral f of v cos omega v dv. Substitute here f of v is cos v. Substituting we have to take cos c sin d formula, which is 1 by 2 into sin c plus d minus sin c minus d. And as before we explained, c is v here, d is omega v here. So c plus d is 1 plus omega into v, c minus d is 1 minus omega into v dv. Now we have to integrate this 2 cancelled and integrate to sine. Integral of sine is minus cos, and 1 plus cos omega v here, 1 plus omega into v here. So integral of sine is minus 1 plus omega into v, and together with v we are integrating with respect to v. So divided by 1 plus omega will come. Similarly here 1 minus omega will come. The same answer here also will get, minus is here, this minus is this minus, and integral of sine is minus cos, and close the value here, and the integral is from 0 to pi. So which is equal to upper limit. If I am substituting pi here, we see that it is minus of cos 1 plus omega into pi, minus 0 if I am substituting. 0 term is substituted in the next part, not together. So first of all we have to substitute pi here. So this one is 1 plus omega into pi here. This minus is there out. Then plus, this is plus here, so this minus of minus is made positive. Pi, if I am substituting 1 minus omega into pi by 1 minus omega. Minus, lower limit is negative here. So negative of this minus is the upper limit minus lower limit minus, and this 0 you have to substitute here, so this minus will be there minus, cos 0 is 1 by 1 plus omega. Here also cos 0 is 1 by 1 minus omega, and we have seen that 1 by 1 plus omega, 1 by minus 1 by 1 minus omega is 2 omega by omega square minus 1. We already have simplified before, and the simplification is shown here also. 1 minus omega, cross multiplying 1 minus 1 into 1 minus omega, 1 minus omega, minus 1 into 1 plus omega, 1 plus omega. Then opening the bracket, 1 minus omega, this one is minus 1 minus omega, minus 1 minus omega, cancelling minus minus. So this one is minus 2 omega by 1 minus omega square. It is 2, taking the opposite to cancel the minus 2 omega by omega square minus 1. This is what about this simplification here. So taking the common factor cos pi omega here, cos pi omega is taken out. Then rest is 1 by 1 plus omega, 1 minus 1 by 1 minus omega. In both cases it will come like this here also. Then here we see that the simplification is 2 omega by omega square minus 1 is substituting here in both places. And again here there are two terms, taking the common factor out. So this is 2 omega by omega square minus 1. 2 omega by pi into pi is out there, omega square minus 1 into the rest is cos pi omega plus 1 we will get. Substituting this in place of b omega here, we will see that it is this 2 by pi is taken out, 2 by pi is written out, then rest this much is written here, then sin x omega d omega is written here. So this is what about this function. This 2 by pi is writing to the left side, taking to the left side, and this is pi by 2 into f of x, which is f of x is we are given cos x. So it is pi by 2 into cos x. At x equal to pi we have to see whether there is a point of discontinuity, and we see that cos pi is negative 1. So this is negative pi by 2. This one is negative pi by 2, but it is 0 here. So 1 is at x equal to pi. This is negative pi by 2. This is 0. These two values are different. So we have to take the average 1 by 2 into pi by 2 into my negative 1, which is minus pi by 4. So this at x equal to pi we will get minus pi by 4. This is what about the 7th part. We will continue the class in the 8th part. Thanks for watching.